show of today. Okay, so this is the wrap of the live market open for Friday, October 30th. Lots of action in markets, and it's the last day of the month. So we're expecting the end of month fixing, scrambling. According to some models, this means some US dollar selling, a correction of moves we've seen beforehand. But remember, it's not the only thing that happens in markets. Recent developments: the Bank of Japan left policy on hold, only lowered forecasts. We've seen dollar yen creating a double top at 121.50, but sliding back to range because we didn't have the real action. We didn't have more yen printing from the Bank of Japan. The Bank of Japan hopes that oil prices will push inflation higher and that companies will lift wages. More hopeless action, that means a stronger Japanese yen. Okay. As elsewhere, we had yesterday US GDP coming at 1.5% within expectations, and US inventories were sort of silver lining. They weighed down on expectations. They weighed down on the growth rate, and this implies a stronger growth rate in Q4 because of replenishing of these inventories. Other than that, jobless claims were okay. Spanish inflation missed, but German inflation was stronger. Other figures from the Eurozone were weak: German retail sales, French consumer spending, and also Spanish GDP. But today's big event is, of course, the Eurozone inflation data. We're expecting 0% inflation headline and 0.9 on core. We have that in just over an hour. That's really critical. So that's, of course, important for the next move of euro-dollar. Euro-dollar showed us some kind of false break. Yeah, struggling with 110 as we speak, 109.99. We had it move swiftly to 110.16, only to fall back down into range. Inflation data critical. And then we have, of course, we have lots of figures from the United States. It can be quite confusing. The employment cost index, to combine inflation and employment, personal spending, personal income, and the core PC price index, which is, of course, critical to inflation. That's the Fed's favorite. We also have Williams speaking and the revised consumer confidence from the University of Michigan. And for those of you trading Galoonie, we have Canadian GDP. Dollar CAD is 131.50. And ranges are 131 to 132.40. Let's see if we can move higher on dollar CAD. Let's see if we can move lower on oil. I think the stronger oil prices that we've seen this week, the rise in oil prices we've seen this week is unjustified. So let's see how that pans out. Elsewhere, pound dollar recovering to the previous range. Range is 153 to 153.70, higher, wider range 152 to 155. Aussie dollar back above 71, still struggling. 70.40, 70 and 69.35 support, resistance 72, 72.80. New Zealand dollar also on a recovery path from these lows at 66.15, above 67, high resistance at 69. Okay. I see we have, that's the wrap up for today. Remember, it's the last day of the week, last day of the month. We might have